What up, Spam Fam? Ah, the lights in the corner. Good spot. Behind the scene info there. The reason that I was doing that with the book was I was listening to Barbie Girl. I was listening to Barbie Girl on my music and dancing with the book. Anyway, today we are stroking the book and looking here. No, we're creating a home. Fantasy home, was it? No. Yeah. But I figured I'd extend on this. I did create a fantasy map in episode... Let me take a guess here. 31? Oof, many moons ago. But we're going to zoom in and take a look at the Spam HQ in our fantasy map. So let's go exploring. I don't know what that noise was. But we are creating it in the Spam land. Spam world, Spam land. I'm contemplating whether to do it in the book because I'm going to use watercolour as a base, which makes me a little worried about the glue holding the things on the other side. It might like soak it and make them fall off. And if it was like the bunnies, you know which ones I'm talking about. I wouldn't mind, but it's my envelope page and I really like that page. Spam land. Anyway. This is where our fantasy home is going to be. I'm going to keep that top bit because obviously we've just written Spamland there, so we want to keep that. Just going to mark that section off and we're going to create our little HQ. Now, if you're new here, I'm a nature person. I hate cities. I'd rather be living in nature somewhere, hiding away from people. So, I'm gonna be surrounded by nature. I'm not gonna lie. I've created a few little secret places here as well. But the little mound on the right hand side is the art room. And then the tree is my living space. It has a door at the bottom so that I can go out and across to the art room. And then a door at the top so that I can get up that cliff without dying. I just walk up some stairs and go up. I also put a ladder on the like carved out ladder, but I lose that in the end. And we have little stepping stones to the office, to the art room. Lol. Sketched out a bit neater. But like I said, I am going to be using some watercolour on this. Because I just wanted to try it. I watch people and they use it straight out the tray instead of mixing it, and I was like, okay, we'll give that a go. Normally I take it out onto a palette and mix my own colours, but I'm going to attempt this. And it was therapeutic. Like, I spaced out while doing it. So, I didn't hate it. Just, it's not the right colours for me. But I figured I can fix that in the colouring process when I go over it with colouring pencils. This is just a base colour. See, I got rid of the ladder. Why do I need a ladder when I can just go home and go up and over the little horizon? That's where Ace lives. So my house is in a tree. There's not much going on really. It's just nature. But there are some secrets here. We have our art room, we have a river, and it is just a normal river. It's not like a chocolate river or anything like that. It's just a normal river. However, behind the waterfall is where I live in the summer. When it gets roasting hot, I live in that little cave. And it's nice and cool with the water and all of that. And it's kind of opposite world. The trees are green. The trunks, that's the word I was looking for. Wow. My brain was buffering for ages then. But the trunks of the tree are green. And on every layer of land that you go on, so like my lower layer is pink, and then you go up to the next layer and it's green grass. The trees are pink, like the leaves, the bushes, the whatever. The bushy part, the leafy part of the tree is pink. Doing a little sunset here. I didn't really know what to do on the horizon, so I just did like a sunset-y type thing. We've got some flower boxes, which I love the idea of. I do, but would I actually be bothered to do it? No. So we're just adding the river now, the normal river. Like I say, we've got stepping stones here. Because I don't think I'd be able, I'm tall, but I don't think I'd be able to make that jump. So we're just going to wait for this to dry. Now we can go in with the colouring pencils and add shading, details and all that jazz. So I'm just trying to darken these trees up. Like the greens that I have weren't really bringing me joy. And we've got some bushes here with some mystery about them, but we will come back to that. Just working on the grass and the shading, things like that for now. The green of the picture, really. That door is all kinds of wonky, right? Yeah, it really is. I know I tried to make it slanted so that it looked like it was leaning against the hill and sunk in, but it looks really wonky. Shame on you, Spam. I don't know why I went for purple. I figured it was like a darker colour than pink, because I want pink and green flowers in the boxes, but let's make this waterfall look a little better. So in that little cave behind the waterfall is where I live in the summer. Ah, we're on the bush now. Yay! So that little bush it grows rhubarb and custard squashes. It's magical. So technically when I come out my home door here, I pass that bush, and every time I pass it I'm going to grab like a handful or like a basketful or a wheelbarrow full of rainbow and custard squashes. So, let me take you on a little adventure. Welcome to Spam World. Look at Spam Land. This is Spam Land. This is Spam HQ. Aha! This is our home. This is where I live. This is my squashy bush. This is my river. And this is my squashy bush. We've already said that. Nom, 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 nom. We take a handful of those and we go... Well, we can go there, but we go into the art room. This is where I live in the summer. This is the art room. And oh, what's this? This is the art room. Open the door, in we go. It's a different door, but shh. There's a door and a door and a door. It's top secret, you know. Anyway, I liked the fact that I'd done like a little chain unknowingly. Created my fantasy map. And now we've got a fantasy home, and now we've got a fantasy art studio as well. Like, boom. Done. Now all I need is monetization by YouTube. Never gonna happen. Just because I would get like within 2 meters of the goal, and then YouTube will move it just like they always do. Anyway, let's talk about rhubarb and custard squashes, shall we? Could you imagine if that bush existed? Oh. Grab a handful and then we'll go do our little recording in our studio. I'm a strange little soul, aren't I? Anyway, let's move on. We're now creating contrast. And this one I struggled with. I didn't know what to do, so I just went with whatever the example which was good and evil. I didn't know what else to do. The only thing that I had in my head was the happy birthday thing. Moriah did that, and I didn't want to do that, so I went for the good and evil, but I had a different idea for it. The ring light was back in the corner. How did that sneak back in? I'm assuming the dog had his lunch and hit the camera. He always does. So we're going for the good and evil angel devil type thing. Struggling with the position of the wings here. I wanted them to sort of come round and sort of be hugging her in a way, because I really wanted the detail. I also had some trouble with the praying hands, but I don't keep those, they go. So I am doing my avatar as the angel. My technical way of checking that it's all looking like symmetrical, I think is the word I was looking for. But I'm happy that it looks... I needed it symmetrical and I need it to be sort of centered. You'll see why. No line art on this one. We are just... because I want it to obviously be light and good. I mean, is any of my artwork good? Alright. So we're going very pastel here. Not even fully colouring the wings, just adding the shadow on them. So I've got to make them look soft and feather-like, I assume. So even the hair's going to be sort of pastel pink. Not going heavy on any of the colour. Which was a nice change. My avatar looking sweet for a change. Enjoy it now, you don't know what's coming. I didn't even use black for the eyes, I used like a dark brown. Gave her some like pinky cheeks. Pinky cheeks. So this one's about done. Just adding a bit more depth to that shading on the hair, but well, we're now moving on to this bad boy. The devil. Bad. This one worries me. I don't know where this came from. Like, it scares me that this lived in my head rent free. This is my avatar. Evil, bad, naughty. However, I do at this point realise I messed up slightly. And again, struggling with the wings. Yeah. I was meant to keep them the same, but with the horns I decided to move it down, but it wouldn't have worked my final piece. You'll see. But it came out even more horrifying the second time that I drew it. Ah! Does it not concern what lives in my brain? How do we go from cute cartoony type things to this? It's creepy, right? Change the skin tone as well. Obviously, we're not going to go for a fleshy tone. Or, I technically do use a fleshy tone, but it comes out more burnt, evil. Deciding to use brown as for the horns and the spikes. I don't know what they're called on the top of the wings, but I want the background to be black, so I couldn't go black with the horns or the spikes. I don't know what they're called. sticking with the brown for the fleshy part of the wings. Again, I contemplated black, but I want the background to be black. This thing's horrifying. I would like to publicly apologise to my avatar for doing that to her. Yeah, this got annoying. That didn't work. Scrap that idea. So the whole idea was to have them split in the middle so that I can do half and half. But the stupid book, because it's like the second page to the back or something like that. But you see, they needed to be level so that I could do that. But it worked better without the book. That's all I'm saying. It's very frustrating to stick in the book. I can't believe how thick this book is, and I'm probably only just halfway over, through this book. There's so many prompts left in this one. Create this book too, there's probably 6 more episodes. But this one, there's loads left. So we did Fantasyland, and then we took a detour into heaven and hell. Good, bad, evil, angel, scary, scary, scary. Let's go back to Spamland, shall we? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that episode. Very strange. But if you did enjoy it, please hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Hit the like or subscribe, or that thing's coming to get you in your nightmares. Rah. Sweet and innocent. Evil. Rah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought down below. Especially with this thing. Scary, scary little thing that is. And I guess I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!